What up, Cheapo here. Today we're going to change a head gasket in my 73 Chevy 350 2-barrel for Jeep. Onto it. I'm going to take all this shit off. Took off the carburetor already, pulled out the distributor, and take off the intake. Loosen all the belts, took off that alternator bracket. Got to take the alternator off because it's bolted to that head. Steering pump on the other side. Here's exhaust if I didn't already say that. I'm going to put a picture of the order. There it is. Alright, so you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, blah blah blah. Now what I do is I've got the first two out right there. And I'm going to lay them out over here in the order that they go in. Because they're all, there's 3 different size bolts. So I'll get a shot of that when I'm done. Put a rag in there so no bolts come out. I'm at top dead center, by the way. So whoever rebuilt these heads took a little too much off when they faced them. So I got these shims. They're just copper. Got to use them with the head gasket. I'm gonna put them in and intake in place. Now what I've done is I put the bolts for the intake in since my my holes didn't quite line up. So put all the bolts in place, and then I'm going to tighten in the sequence, 1 on either side, so 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, and so on. 65 foot-pounds on all the head bolts. Alright, got the intake on, 30 foot-pounds. In this order for a small block. Pause. And you go around a couple of times. Once you go 1 through 12, do it again because they loosen up a little bit. See if I can find that bolt pattern for the heads. There it is. Same on either side. 65 foot-pounds. Go around again and just check that that number 1 and so on is stuck at 65 foot-pounds. They usually are. Alright, now it's time to oil up my rocker arms. You gotta put a little oil on the top of the valve stem there. And just put them all in. Then I put my push rods in and torque them out. See if I can valve adjustment. I'm at TDC right now, which means I'm gonna tighten number 1. Take out all the lash so you can still spin it, but there's resistance, which means tighten these bolts on the exhaust and intake for the valves, and then do 1 full 1/2 turn, so from top to bottom. Then I'm going to turn my crank 90 degrees, and that's going to put me on, where is it? There's my crank. That's going to put me on the compression stroke 4, cylinder 8. The next one in the firing order for me, it's 18436572 for any small block Chevy. Then I'm going to turn another. So basically it's going to be 1, 90 degrees is 8, 90 degrees more is going to be 4, and 3, and so on. And I'm just going to repeat the process. By that time I'll have done 2 rotations. I'll be all the way back at TDC, ready to stab the distributor again. Alright, there it is. Do my valve adjustment, threw my valve covers back on. I'm going to put the carb and distributor back in, do all that shit. I got a 2-barrel, you might have a 4-barrel. I got HEI, you might have a coil. So your hoses are probably going to go in different places. But anyway, that's the head gasket. Later.